Hello, this is MacGyver, and today we got a few more accomplishments there done. As you can see, the frame table is back in the shop. Yeah, and no Silverado in sight. But yeah, we got her done, and here it is. Now, we hadn't removed the decals, but we're probably going to. Yeah, we're probably going to remove the decals there in due time. But there it is. She's riding high, but not monster truck high no more. I like it. Yes, indeed. Looks great. And anyway, I'm just being quiet for a minute, looking at it there through the camera. Just got through with it just about an hour ago as far as getting the wheels put on. I kind of been cleaning the JB weld that got on it in places off and rubbing on it, and kind of took part of this decal on off there with my finger. So yeah, we're definitely gonna take them the decals off there, and it's gonna be well. We're gonna leave this one on the back. We're gonna leave it on there. Let's zoom in there a little bit more so you can see that one. Can you? Yeah, there you go. We're gonna. Oh, I bumped the camera cord. Yeah, we're gonna leave that decal on the back on there, but that one on the door is gone. Yes, indeed. This ain't too bad for oh no what is this 83 84 I believe. I hadn't really looked at the bottom to see. Been working on it, never even paid no attention to what it was there. Yeah, and it's probably not going to focus in and see. Let's see when you see it's an 87 Chevrolet Silverado. Cool. I got an 84, I got an 85, I got an 86, and I probably already got an 87 too. And anyway, now this here wheel is just a little bit slightly back on it, but I think it's because the axle is a little bit slightly sideways in the tubing whenever I JB welded it in there. And I'm gonna wait till this all cures real good, and then I'm gonna take and try to bend the axle just a slight bit to bring that wheel centered under the fender. And if that don't work, I'll cut the dang thing back off the truck and re-weld it right. But I think the other side was okay. Yeah, it looks like it could be slightly back on it too. I may have to take the whole back piece back off the frame and clean it up and re-weld it again. Like I said, I kind of got a little bit in a hurry there trying to get this done so I could show it today. Maybe I shouldn't have, but anyway, I wanted to go ahead and make a video on some of this stuff because I didn't mention it in my yesterday video. I made the video. The first time I made it, it ran over about 15 minutes and 17 seconds. YouTube won't let me upload at the past 15 minutes. I'm lucky I've been able to do it when it's been only 5 seconds past 15 minutes. But I know 17 seconds, they wasn't going to let it go. So I had to make the video over again. Kind of cut. So when I did, I cut out 3 items that I was going to show in the beginning. So we're going to show those tonight. So anyway, and we're going to start one of them now. I had robbed the wheels off of this and put on my purple Chevelle. And so this is going to Mr. Paul at Paul the Mopar guy wants this. So I just throw these wheels back on it. He's got the option of taking them off when he gets it. If he wants to put some real riders back on it, that's his option. It just gave me an opportunity to cull these wheels out of my life. because I don't like them. I like the style of the wheel, but they just ain't got no rubber on the tire. I mean, ain't got no rubber on the wheel. Yeah, so I just put them on here so I can, whenever I ship this here van out, I'll be shipping away these wheels. Yes, indeed. And he, like I said, he can keep them like it is, keep them on it, or he can change them. It'll be his. He can do what he wants to with it. But anyway, I did the car too. I had another set. These here, as you notice, the ones on the van were gray, and these are black. Same wheel, bunch of rim and no tire. So yeah. But anyway, I put it's JB welded. All he's got to do is take a drill and drill right into the middle of that JB and pry on it there. It'll come apart, I guess. I hope so. Anyway, I'm sure he'll figure it out. But anyway, I was gonna show this in my last video, and like I said, I had to cull it out and those two out and show it another time. So here it is. This is a Matchbox, and I put some M2 wheels on it from Big Elvis, and there it is. I don't know if you think it looks undersized or what. Now, I know the back one's maybe a little bit undersized for the car, and the car, it had bigger tires on it, so it was setting up like that, But M2 don't make different size tires as far as, when it comes to a set. Now, I could have took some of those. I could have took a mismatched set, in other words, take the back rims, the bigger diameter back rims from a set, and then, two tires and wheels from another set that's smaller, and done it that way. But this is MacGyver. I prefer them to be same if I can. So I put these on it. These here, like I said, they came from Big Elvis. I think they had white walls on them, and I took those off. And I put these here, same tire on the front, just not white wall. But on the back, I put some slicks on the back, like racing slicks that I had that came off another M2. These came off the back of a '67 Nova, and it's a gasser. And so what I did is I changed it to I took these slicks off, and I put a set of 50s on the back slicks and a different set of rims and all, but it's still a gasser. That's all I did is I just changed it to some wider rear tires on the '67 Nova, and so I threw these here tires into the stash box, my M2 tire wheel stash box. I got probably, let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got 5 boxes with the M2 tires and wheels in it. Yeah, it's a bunch of them. I'm going to show them one of these days. But anyway, this is the only thing, I could come up with for this little car. If you think it don't look right, well, I'll change it and put some Hot Wheel tires on it and give it a bigger ones on the back. Like I did that 33 we looked at yesterday. This is a 32 Ford. So anyway, I like it. Pretty cool. For now, that's the only one I got of that, I think. But anyway, those diesel wheels that I showed up right at the end of my video there last night, or my last video rather, they came off the diesel truck, and now, like I said, they were big rims and hardly no tires. Well, I put a set of mud grips on them, and I put them on the Toyota, and there's what it looks like. Now, why didn't I put these on the green truck, the Silverados? Because these just don't look like Silverado wheels. These were them diesel truck wheels. These, they would look better on this here Toyota here than they would have on the Silverado. Now the tire itself, these are mud grips. These tires are identical tires that's on the Silverado. Same mud grip, just a different rim. And like I said, these rims just wouldn't have looked right on a Silverado, I don't think. They just kind of look like a foreign vehicle wheels to me. So this is a foreign vehicle, an imported Toyota. So I think they look pretty darn good on here myself. This is a Fast and Furious vehicle. I had to have the wheels from it to put on my Silverado. Yes, indeed. Anywho, glad to have that back together. I'm glad that these here mud grips fit on the diesel truck rims, no doubt. And that's going in my collection. This is going in my collection there. It's a keeper. So I'm going to just set it over here in the corner right there so nobody can get out the door. And anyway, up next, what's up next? Oh, Lord. I finally got it done. Yes, indeed. And I'm going to back up a little bit. Now, when I did this wheel swap, I didn't even know that the diesel wheels was a little bit bigger in diameter than the wheels was on it, but that's what I did. I found out. By golly, I found out when I started putting it together. So I wound up, I had to take it back apart and cut the axle slots deeper. And I cut the front one almost slapped through the frame. I think I might have cut too much of it, but I got the diesel done, and there it is. So it's got a different stance than it had with them other tires. She's setting up in the front and setting up a little bit in the back because the one, before the tires was almost rubbing the fenders, and they were smaller tires than these. So when I put these on, they did rub the fenders. I said, "What's the deal?" So I got these tires, and the tires that came off, but set them side by side there and compared it. And this here tire, these tires in scale would be probably about 1.5 to 2 inches taller than the tires that were on this truck. Realistically. So anyway, that's why I cut the slots. I cut the slots in the front. I cut the axle slot deeper in this one. I cut the slot deeper in this one. I JB welded the wheel into axle into the frame, and I JB welded the axle into the frame. But on this one, I cut the slot, but I left it loose. Look, see, it moves. Uh-oh. Okay, see, the record hook's trying to move instead of the truck. When I pick up on it, you see how the rear wheel is moving? And if I raise up on it like that, see how it's moving? Well, that's a floater. The reason you leave this one loose is to where when it rolls, they'll all touch. If I'd have welded this one into the frame, then when it's rolling along, every now and then one of those wheels would skip and quit rolling because it's so stiff. But leaving that axle loose like it is, that gives it enough play to where they'll all stay touching the ground. So anyway, that's all I did for today. Yeah, no, well, there's one more thing I did, but I don't think I got time to show it. So I guess we'll add that to the next adventure. And anyway, I gotta re-chrome the rear rim, outer rim on these four on the back because I handled them so much. Yeah, but I can handle it. I got the chroming pin. I can do it. I hope so. I hope it don't turn out like the American Eagle did. But anywho, I'm gonna try that tomorrow in the bright sunlight outside where I can see good instead of in here where it ain't as bright. Yeah, I know I got all these lights on, but they ain't shining where I need it. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for stopping by and checking out my shade tree video. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. This is Mike MacGyver, and I am gone.